Shadid and I walk like this. I'm Shadid and I dance like this. I'm Shadid and I can only count to 6. What the heck come after 6? I'm Shadid and I always wear my clothes. I'm a machine. I'm Shadid and I'm stuck in his bag. I'm Shadid and I'm a bad girl. I'm Shadid and my brother is Bono. I'm Shadid and my dad want me home. I'm Shadid and I'm definitely not Asian. I'm Shadid and I never seen a flower. I'm Shadid and I've seen God. I'm Shadid and I never been hungry. I'm Shadid and I like to clap. I'm Shadid and I do a black flip. I'm Shadid and I'm always drunk. I'm Shadid and need an abortion. I'm Shadid and I burned down a hospital. I'm Shadid, I forgot how to breathe. I'm Shadid and I sing in a choir. I'm Shadid and I can guarantee protection. I'm Shadid and I always come first. I'm Shadid and I jump across the street. I'm Shadid and I sleep in a chair. I'm Shadid and not a mini bass riff. I'm Shadid and my body's a magnet. I'm Shadid and I'm immune to AIDS. I'm Shadid and I only like anal. I'm Shadid and I cough up blood. I'm Shadid and you better not hook up. I'm Shadid and doctor said I don't have much time left. I'm Shadid and I'm allergic to my tongue. I'm Shadid and I gotta pee with the lights off. I'm Shadid cause I'll find you. I'm Shadid and I don't believe in gravity. I'm Shadid and I'm Shadid and everything's a joke.
The tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, ooh yeah. Get down.
Let me hear you say, oh, 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 oh.
Stand back. Macho Manses, dig it, dig it. Macho Manses, dig it, dig it. Macho Manses, dig it, dig it.
That gets my heart.
Get your heart a pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
I'm the Macho Man, Randy Savage, doing the thing in the ring. The king of the World Wrestling Federation. Nobody does it better than the Macho Man. Macho. I am what I am, and I am the Macho Man. Wall to wall, Macho Madness everywhere. Doesn't really matter because we're all in it together, and I will help you find the light at the end of the tunnel.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Get your heart a pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
Soaring with the eagles and slithering with the snakes, I've been everywhere in between. I am your friend. I am the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Speaking from the heart is the Macho Man. Talking to you right now. Let's rock. Dig it, dig it. Freak out, freak out. Oh yeah, this is the way it is. And I will be there with you when it happens. The past, the present, and the future, all at one time. All gonna climb that mountain together, and we are together forever. Ooh yeah.
Get your heart a pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
Wherever you go, I will be with you. I will always be with you. Yeah. The moon, the stars, Venus, Pluto, Saturn. Yeah. Looking down and covering all bases. Dig it, dig it.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Get your heart a pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man. Get your heart a pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man.
I'm a grown man now, I know. Got 6 boys of my own. I was thinking about the road. Drag my sons to Banana Road. Let them feel it deep in their souls. There ain't no way to kill the road. There ain't no way to kill it. Finally made it home. Now I'm staying on Banana Road. Like a miracle, there was joy inside me, oh. Finally made it home. Now I'm staying here, I'll never go. Like a miracle, we are one banana road. We are one banana road. We are one banana road.
Perfect. I count to the second. Guys, we were in there. Figured out, just timed it perfectly. Doesn't usually, we never really get that perfect hit 0 on the clock and then ease right into the show. Doesn't usually do that. I usually screw it up. We're like 5 seconds off another direction. Anyways, Necros, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Man, I just saw Necros first. He popped in. His first name I saw. We all got a lot of other folks in here too. We got Royalty with Cheese. Welcome back. Is that a let's fucking go emote? Damn right. Orky's here. Fandramon's here. Buster Keaton Rules is here. Zahando is also here, and a couple of other folks redeemed the Cola Tab stuff and their In Clear Black. Ghost of Cerberus actually resubscribed to Twitch Prime while we were offline. She's now at 81 months. So there's Gay for Aliens. See, there's folks here. They're hidden. They're hiding. Gay for Aliens. Look at that. 57 months subscriber. You got the little sparkly gold Gator badge. I recently redrew those, and it's some of you guys are so far deep in the subscription thing that I haven't been able to see what the other ones look like in use. They look good. They look good. You look good. Gay for Aliens. That gold bling looks beautiful. And then you get like a sapphire or a ruby one there after that. I don't remember how the colors go because I was like, oh, well, we did alligator and then bronze, silver, gold. No one's gonna stay subscribed longer than 48 months, right? Oh, I guess someone is at 101 months. Uh-oh. Here we are. Anyways, welcome to Gatorbox, everybody. I'm your host, Draco. It's our first Friday back on the air after the Extra Life event. I've been trying to get those videos edited. I took a break to kind of recuperate. I had Monday off from work, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I was still kind of out of it. I was actually working on something else for the Gatorbox Plus channel for next month. It's nothing new, but it's old enough that it might be new to you guys, some of you guys, so I don't know. Yeah, I didn't turn off the Extra Life commands. Whoops. Thanks, Vandramon. Making a damn fool out of myself on my own show. Howdy, Alex Ammerling. Welcome to the stream. He's watching on YouTube. So we're doing that simulcast thing, you know what I mean? We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick because they gave me a third slot and they couldn't make Facebook work, so I didn't even know why I was going to pick Facebook. Nobody uses Facebook except, like, boomers. Anyways, as you guys can see, we got big box. I got another smaller but still big box tucked away down here. We're doing viewer mail tonight for Gator Unbox. We have a post office box. You guys are welcome to send tattoo. I do not know how many viewer mails we have done. I think we're up into the 70s now in terms of viewer mail unboxing. So I am appreciative of everything that gets sent in, even the stuff I objectively hate, such as the Donald Trump knife. Just like I think it's like the first thing we got back before I started doing viewer mail, like collections of things at the post office box. I just opened up things as they arrived, and I think one of the first things we got to the post office box, somebody sent me a fucking knife with Donald Trump's face on it. So that's okay, Fantramon. You waiting for tariffs to go away to send stuff over? That just means you can send one big box, and it'll take me forever to unbox. So I got big box from I believe Tokus Rage. He did not put his name on the box, but looking at the return address, I believe the last thing we got from this particular address I think was from him, because he didn't put his name on it last time either. So I think that was his. I got a box from Zahando. And I figured I would round things out with a little thing from Emporio, who is in chat right now. Hi, Emporio. So we'll start with that one. Whoops. It's a good thing it's not breakable. That's weird because it's an egg. So a while back, Emporio sent a big box of things like Legos, Australian counterfeit Legos, which we still got to do. We still got to record more That's Not Legos for, because I was collecting more of my own. One of the things he sent, though, was a bunch of different eggs. Surprise eggs, and I didn't want to open up all the eggs all at once, because that would have been weird. It would have been oops, all eggs. But one of the things was this giant Barbie egg. And it's got, like, it says it has novelty toys, which is, my mind should not automatically default to the gutter when I hear the term novelty toys, but it just does. Stickers, we also got gummies, mini jelly beans, as opposed to jelly beans that are this big, and it's also gluten-free, which I would imagine, because it's fucking sugar, okay? That's like when you buy a bag of Twizzlers and it says a fat-free food. Yeah, dude, because it's actually all sugar. I would, it would surprise me if there was fat in the Twizzlers, actually, It's kind of like how you look at the Reese's peanut butter cups at one point in time. They used to be like, oh yeah, it has 6 grams of protein. Yeah, because what little actual peanut butter is in there, peanuts are a source of protein. That doesn't make it a health food. Anyways, figured we can crack this egg open. Oh my god, you got Emporio. It's a good thing we're getting to one of Emporio's things, because he says, just writing down the P.O. box, he's got some more stuff to send, including an item that is special, and you will understand when you see it. Uh-oh. Anyways, this is the gigantic egg with assorted candy. 14 OG. From a company called Park Avenue. Wasn't that a TAS 1000 song? Anyways, we're gonna do a little surgical procedure right here on the back of this egg, straight down the back. We've opened up some of these before, that had little things in it, but we didn't open up like the giant egg. Whoops. Okay, that just kind of fell apart. Don't look. Don't spoil it. Or do spoil it. I don't actually know. All right. Okay. I see things we've already had before, namely these little these little gummy candies that are all the same color just about. This is what candy looks like when they don't put artificial coloring and shit in there. A lack of red 40 and blue 4 and yellow 5 and shit like that. This is what your food looks like. Which I'm not going to call this natural. They are weirdly flesh colored, strangely enough, but this is what things are supposed to look like when you don't put petroleum-based colorants in them. It's been a pine salt flavor. That's power pine salt, baby. They smell good. I remember these not being bad. I'll try one real quick. This is just kind of a refresher, They're not. I guess that was orange, maybe. Was vaguely citrusy, flesh colored. I mean, look. I mean, this one, I don't know. When you kind of remove it from context, I guess it doesn't really look like my hand. Maybe I should have said corpse colored. I don't actually know, but they're vaguely like biologically colored. I don't know. Necros. You got to get the Fabuloso flavored ones for the candy to be any good. Why do they do that? It's a real question. Why did they make Fabuloso bright-ass purple? You didn't have to do that. It's just shit to mop a floor with. You did not need to make it look like grape soda. But you did. That's weird. Okay, like it's a weird move. It's like, are you trying to get kids to drink it? It's just like Tide Pods. You didn't have to make it look like a yin yang jawbreaker that's like 3 different colors. You did not. It doesn't need to be red and blue with the orange dot in the middle wrapped up in like a silvery white. It doesn't need to look that way. I get that it does because it's got to look like the fucking Tide logo or something. But you didn't need to do that, and you wonder why people are trying to eat it. Anyways, more of those. We got a lot of. Oh my god, I'm good. I'm good on this, man. I actually do like these. I remember we opened up like a Paw Patrol one or something like that previously. I think, and I was like, these are unironically good. I just ate a couple out of that just to remember what they just to relive the experience. We get a lot of these little gummy Doritos Locos Tacos. I mean, I'm just gonna keep. You think I'm doing this as a joke, right? I just keep pulling out bags and bags and bags of them. The good news is there's not any more, and instead we have these. We have 4 bags of jelly beans, which are oops all candies. No, there's some stuff in there that's not a candy. Well, it all looks like the same thing, but we'll we'll see. It's kind of a so far 50% of the contents of the egg has been gummy Doritos. I don't remember what the jelly beans tasted like, because we got like a yellow and orange and something's like vaguely pink. Yeah, these aren't bad. I said, you think the scary potion messed up my taste buds? I think it actually did. They actually have those back in stock at the Dollar Tree, and I saw them when I was there. I looked at it, I was like, nope. No, the orange one's not too good. I don't. Yeah, it's weird because like the yellow one tastes like the way the orange one should taste. I don't know what the orange one's supposed to be. And the pink one is like very vaguely strawberry flavored. It just tastes more of like just sugar with like a little drop, you know? It's like if you tried to make hard candy and you got teaspoon and tablespoon mixed up. that's what your candy would come out tasting like. Okay. So those are fine. Now, we got some stickers. Oh, we opened up a Crayola egg, didn't we? Because we got a big sheet of like Crayola crayon characters that looked, it is the exact same size as this. We got all the girls here. Okay, look. We got Barbie and her weird Voldemort nose. We have Barbie's friend and her cat. We got Love Makes the World Go Round, except that's not a round globe, that's a heart-shaped globe. Dog. we got the gang. We got Barbie and her writer buddy off to the left, and her real life anime character friend to the right. They're all doing the heart thing. They're doing that. She's not. Barbie's got the dog. Here they are being cool. One of them with the pink outline, stylized Barbie logo. I mean, they're fine stickers. And the hearts are, and the flowers are stickers too. If I was a 7-year-old girl, I would be all over this, okay? I'd be like, dude, I got Barbie. And I got the other ones that are not Barbie, but they're friends with Barbie, so they're cool too. Do those characters have names? I feel like I've seen Barbie's black friend many times before in my life, and I don't know her name. I know Barbie has a younger sister named Kelly, the girl who always had the little dog. I don't know. She has like, I guess she's kind of, her skin is darker, but not that dark, so maybe she's Hispanic. She's clearly Asian. I don't know their names. I am so unplugged. I do not know the names of these characters. If they have names, then that's... You thought they were the Totally Spies girls? Nah, if it was a Totally Spies prize egg, the egg would have actually... You would have had to have done something sexual with the egg first to open it, because that entire cartoon exists just to... I'm convinced Totally Spies was an intentional EPI psyop, okay? I'm convinced it was. Are they all? They're all Barbies in the movie, but you don't know about the toys. Oh, so those are characters in the movie. I had to reread your post, Gay Fairlians, because I was like, are they all called Barbie? They're not all named Barbie, right? I mean, it kind of would almost be appropriate if they were Barbie, if they were all named Barbie, because then that means that Barbie could be anybody. You know, it doesn't matter. Like it's like a Michael Jackson song. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Anybody could be Barbie. Fangermon is linked to the Barbie Extended Universe wiki. Uh-oh. Unfunny Nerd says you think the sister is named Chelsea. Okay, that sounds correct too. Who the fuck is Kelly? Oh, they are all named Barbie the movie. That is what you meant. Okay. I thought you meant they were all like based on dolls in the movie, which also seems plausible. Then okay, yeah, then that makes sense if they're all just named Barbie. That I get it. I get it. Um Longtime fans of Gatorbox will know that I am incredibly enthusiastic about getting tops. I love tops, okay? What's your favorite dinosaur? Triceratops? Nice. This feels like the cheapest thing ever. And it looks like a seasoning shaker. It also kind of almost looks like a nipple. Nice. The piece of paper that's in there actually came loose. Necros went to the wiki from the Chelsea, comma, previously known as Kelly. Gotcha. So Kelly changed her name to Chelsea. Okay, fine. So what you're telling me is I'm not crazy. That's like how we had that conversation about how the Cerulean Cave at one point in time in Pokemon Red and Blue did actually used to be called the Unknown Dungeon at one point, because that's in the Japanese literal translation to English. It's called the Unknown Dungeon. So I know I wasn't crazy because I knew I saw that word somewhere. Oh, these all are different things. This is a whistle that goes. Oh, they're named. Oh, their last name is Barbie. Their first names are wait, hang on. No, you're full of shit. They're like Surf Barbie, Ballerina Barbie, Anorexia Barbie. Nah, you're jaking my chain there. Barbie has 3 younger sisters, Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea, who made their collective debuts in the 2011 Christmas film Barbie: A Perfect Christmas. Chelsea, previously known as Kelly, had a lead role in the 2002 syndicated television series Kelly's Dream Club, in which Barbie appeared in a supporting role. Oh my god, dude, that's... Dayron Arias has appeared alone on the cover of every issue of Dayron Arias' magazine. Except for that one time when he didn't, but that was weird. We're not going to do that again. Here. Man, that whistle sucks. If that's the one you had to blow to get saved on the Titanic, they would have passed you up. This is a pencil topper, I think. They do have. Nah, never mind. That's the same art. I was gonna say they do have different art. They just changed the color of the background. I don't have a pencil, so here we're gonna put this on the end of the X-Acto blade. Nice, dude. Look at that. Now, it's twice as safe. Okay. Come on, there we go. Next in line, wicked ass Barbie keychain. All right, I'm sure this will feel like the cheapest. It's not even going to be acrylic. It's going to be one step below acrylic. You know what? I could probably. This feels like I could pop out this little circle right here and put whatever I wanted to in the, I could cut out the Cassie apparition and make a keychain out of that. That wouldn't be weird, right? Oh, here we go, dude. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be a button. It kind of is, but it has like it has a little, hang on, it's not exactly on there straight. What pride flag is that? Can somebody tell me? That's got that's got to be right. That's a flag. Let me know. I don't actually know. I'll put that on my pocket. Be based Chad. Maybe I won't. Oh no, I will. Okay. Like the little clip on the back wouldn't pop up. No, the lesbian pride flag is orange and pink, right? It's orange, pink, and white. Or it's orange, magenta, and white. I've seen it before. I would recognize it if I saw it, and I know that that's not it. Because the gay version is like seafoam green and like aqua blue and white. How does this open? I want to hear my Barbie noisemaker. It doesn't surprise me there's a Subway Surfers wiki. There's probably also a Subway wiki, as in the sandwich. It's too tiny to... No. I feel like you just get more use out of it if you... Here you go. A little bit of ASMR for you. What was that? Did it break? Okay. Well, that's the. I don't know how much this egg cost because it was sent to me. It was sent. This purple egg was sent to me, and honestly, I don't like any of the prizes. I do like the candy though, so I like that. Are these lights flickering? These. I feel like Space Ghost right now, where he has that. Yeah, these lights. There's something wrong with these lights. Do you guys see that? Is that translating to the camera? That is the most distracting fucking thing. I don't know. Anyways, right. Let's rank them. Okay. Top. Worst. Don't like it. Pencil topper. Almost as bad as the top because I use pens usually. Whistle. Not good. And then we're down to the noisemaker and the keychain. And I'm going to have to put them in this order solely because of the fact that I can actually use the keychain to do something else. I could put different I'm not going to because that would require me to destroy something that somebody sent to me. And as weird as things are, I hang on to all this. I still have the aforementioned Donald Trump knife. Okay, it's not displayed for the show, but I do still have it. I didn't get rid of it. So, yeah. You know, there's lights hanging off the ceiling fan, and then there's a strip of lights right over there, and these are blinking because they're doing something. I don't know. I keep dropping. Why can't I hold all this tap? All right. So those are. I'm gonna make sure I don't spill. Which one of these is open? These two. Okay. We're gonna set those separately. Put these away. All right. So I'm gonna go to the next box real quick. This one came from Tokus Rage. Candy is the best thing in there, of course. The Barbie egg. I'm gonna move that out of the way. So this one came from Tokus Rage. This appeared earlier this week, the beginning of the week. I got it right before we did Extra Life, which means it appeared last week, and I don't know what I'm talking about. When this arrived, it sounded broken, or it sounded like it wasn't packed very well. So this one has been opened, and it has been inspected by my younger brother, not Reflex, the youngest of my two younger brothers. I had him look at this because I didn't want to spoil it, but I wanted to know if the contents inside had gotten damaged, because if that was the case, then I was going to reach out to Tokus Rage and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, in case you insured it, or if whatever it was, if you need to do a claim, you know what I mean? In case it was broken. I just still wanted to make sure. But no, it's fine. He told me it wasn't broken, but that the contents inside were disassembled, but he believes that they were supposed to be that way, and he said that I will understand what he meant when I open this. So I assume it's because it sounds like Legos, so I figured it was Legos. I don't know. Because that was my guess, but I didn't know if that was correct or not. No, that's the Extra Life logo on the keyboard. That's the keyboard they sent me a couple of years ago. I swapped out my keyboards because I was having problems with it until I realized it was the hub that was plugged in, the USB hub that was dying. So, no, those are fine. That's just a cool little thing they sent me. Lights up. It's probably very distracting. Can you guys see the purple? It's all between the keys. I mean, maybe you can't see it. I don't know. There. All right. Does it say 9/11 on the side? Yeah, it does. I think it actually says 11/6 because it arrived on the 6th. It does say 9/11. Never forget, guys, all right? Inside the... What the hell? Cool, that's like biohazard bubble wrap. What did you do? What is this? There's something in this. Hey, okay. Oh. Oh, that's... Okay. Yeah. Now I get what my brother meant when he said, everything is disassembled, but it seems like it's supposed to be that way. Okay, hang on. Let me set that off. Is there another bag here? Right. I'm gonna. Ooh. I know what those are. Look, it's a box of. It's a box of BattleBots toys. The contents of which are still moving. Yeah. Okay. So it's all apart in here because they're BattleBots stuff, and they're supposed to be smashed up and in pieces because that's what they do. That's their job. Tokus Rage, the last time he mailed in something, he sent in a still sealed package of those BattleBots mini-bots blind bag things. And we opened it, and I think that's like new old stock that had never been opened in like 25 years. Unfortunately, I didn't get any rare ones, but it was still really cool to do that. You asked if that was a McBurger inside the box. Yes, it was. I will address that shortly. Let me move. Okay. Let me just. Right. Okay. I'll have to just set this here, and we'll get to. Let's just see what's in. Okay. These are more of the mini bots. Take a look at this. These are more of the things that were in the blind bag that I got from Tokus Rage, except these have already been taken out of the thing. Are there any that I don't have? Let's see. That we'll run through them real quick. This one, Hamanoptera, it's a super heavyweight. It's pyramid shaped. It's the top spins around, and it's got maces on it. And I don't think it'd ever want to fight because that's a stupid idea for a robot. Okay, we got Scott LaValle's Duwall with the pneumatic spike that kind of looks like a flaccid wiener. Duwall was the runner-up for the super heavyweight category in season 1, and then I don't think it didn't see much success after that because it's a little too complicated of a robot. Of course, we got Lisa Winter's Tentamushi, the lightweight. That's with the Ladybug sandbox. You guys, it's that, you know what I'm talking about, the little Tykes sandbox. It can raise up and it would capture opponents underneath it and then drag them around to the hazards. Lisa Winter, famously the only person from the BattleBots reboot who didn't like the jokes I wrote about her robot on BattleBots Update. Sorry, Lisa. I do feel bad about that. We got War Machine, another super heavyweight with 10 wheels. I have all of these. War Machine has a big scoop. It looks like a moon rover kind of thing. The guy that built Hazard, the first season champion, he built this. He just decided he was just going to put 10 wheels on something. He's like, let's just see how many we can do. You didn't need to do that. I would imagine trying to wire this together with speed controllers and whatnot would have been a massive pain in the ass for a robot whose weapon was literally, it's kind of bent on this toy. I think every War Machine toy looked weird. It's just a big bulldozer scoop. It's just an angled piece of like 1/4-inch titanium or something. That's it. It's the best you could do. Okay. We got Slam, which stands for Steve and Lowell's Attack Machine. It's a spinner. Another super heavyweight, by the way. I'm seeing a pattern here. It's a spinner. It spins around and it's got those big angled teeth on it, and it looks a lot more ferocious than it actually is. I always thought Slam was cool though because when they built it, it was built out of a piece of sewer pipe that they cut, and the guys who built it, they just said like they laid down the sewer pipe in their garage and they said, okay, all the parts have to fit inside that. I really appreciate that style of build. Because that's how I would build shit, you know? It's like, okay, everything has to fit inside this piece of scrap, whatever that I got. Is this Blendo? Yeah, that's Jamie Heinemann's Blendo. You ever heard of a show called Mythbusters? Didn't think so. All right. What do we got here? Ankle Biter. John McKenzie's Ankle Biter. This robot, middleweight, it's like 120 pounds. This is like the quintessential thing that you picture in your head. When you think of BattleBots, it's like a wedge with a saw blade inside the wedge. It was an interesting machine. It always would get like stuck under the spikes because the angle, the slope, it was the perfect size for that. It competed all 5 seasons of BattleBots, and it was this wedge thing that wasn't particularly good until the 5th season when the guy who built this just completely abandoned the wedge idea and replaced the front end with nothing and the saw blade with this like 4-tooth nightmare of a spinning disc that was powered by like 2 different electric motors, and it just shredded the shit out of everything. And then I think it actually it felt like Mobius or someone, and then it just like broke down. It made it so far in the tournament, and then it just like stopped working, or maybe it fought like Turtle or someone. I forget who it fought. It got a bunch of impressive wins that nobody thought it would ever do, and then it just like broke down. Good job. This is Matt Sabatino's Sabotage, painted like a little rat. And this is the season 2 version, though, that didn't have the rat paint job. It's a wedge, and that little ladder thing on the front is a lifting arm. It flips up, and it can grapple down with. Pretty neat robot. This is a Fusion. I don't think I have a Fusion, actually. I don't think I do. This one actually might be new to my collection. Fusion, also middleweight, has a pneumatic spike. This robot famously managed to lose to Buddy Lee, Don't Play in the Street. A robot that does not have a weapon. And it looks like a fire truck with Dalmatians and a Cabbage Patch doll in it. This didn't win to that. We have here is this is Grunion, I believe. I don't think this robot ever won a fight. It competed once. It's a metal box covered in spikes on all sides, and then this little bow tie, little doodad on the front. This like food processor thing. It spins around, and I don't think it ever won a fight. It was neat looking, though. It had a cool little, like, tiger skin paint job or something, like a zebra paint job. Didn't win. We got Salad, which is named as such because the guy who built it, his first name is Dallas, like the place in Texas, but he spelled it backwards. Lightweight. This is a pretty big one for the size, actually. It's got that box that has a lifting arm, and it has a spike on top of the lifting arm. So if he comes at you backwards, he can use it like a hammer too, so he can scoop it and then also slam around with it. I thought it was interesting design. Salad was also surprisingly decent of a robot. It's one of those ones that I feel like it did way better than anybody gave it credit for. It seemed like the type of robot that shouldn't make it far in a tournament, but it always kind of did. Is this Spaz? This is Spaz from season 2. Somehow this was the middleweight champion. This is Thorn. No, Scrub. All these look the same. I think this is the lightweight that fought Backlash and didn't win. But it looks just like Spaz. Spaz has a cross on the end of its hammer, and this one only has the railroad spike, so I think it's Scrub. Maybe. Let me know in the comments if I'm stupid. Here we got Tripoltaraptor. This is the robot that may have been responsible for partially getting BattleBots canceled off of Comedy Central. This fucking thing, super heavyweight, looks like shit, never won a fight. I don't think. Maybe he did win a couple of fights, but then I remember it got pushed under the hammers or something and the wheels fell off, like literally. This thing famously appeared in a Budweiser Super Bowl commercial wearing a little cowboy hat to disguise who it was. And it fought like a refrigerator that had Bud Light in it, and the refrigerator smashed it in a big sledgehammer is the joke. And it's like, don't mess with my Bud. Don't touch my bud or fingers, whatever the fucking slogan was. I don't remember. I don't drink Budweiser. I don't drink piss, all right? But the company that owned BattleBots saw that commercial, and they were like, did you get the legal clearance to use the likeness of our robot in your commercial? I don't think so. We're going to sue you for $11 bajillion. And then that did not pan out the way they had hoped. And then BattleBots was off the air for 13 years. I got Mouser Mecha Catbot. That's a lightweight. Whoops. So this was Fawn Davis's robot. He later went on to be a judge on the later seasons of BattleBots. Used to be just Mouser Catbot, but then it fought a robot called the Executioner that had a chainsaw. And since it only has polycarbonate armor, it like sliced into the side of it. So Fawn redesigned the robot to have like the T-800 Terminator look on the side to like make it cybernetic. And then it became Mouser Mecha Catbot. And it's got the little pneumatic spike tail that it can pinch with, the forklift on the front, and then nestled inside, and you see behind my finger, it's a little saw blade up that front ramp. So it has like a million weapons. And these we've already seen. That's another Mouser. That's a Scrap Daddy. Last time we opened these, we got a Scrap Daddy. This is Frenzy, which I told you guys about Frenzy as well. This one has the hammer that these usually got bent in the package. This is why, if you ever look up on Internet Archive, if you look up tmz.com and find out what it used to be before, Britney Spears shaved her head or whatever, it's this team's website for BattleBots. They actually owned a 3-letter domain name, team-0, tmz.com. They owned that, and for their sake, I hope they sold it. Patrick Campbell, I hope you sold that domain for what it was worth, because that is ludicrously valuable. And if you just let it lapse and you let the celebrity gossip website get it, he probably hasn't slept a day in his life if he did that. That would be horrifying. Anyways, let's pull out some more stuff. Here we got Bronco. This is a new BattleBot. This is from the reboot season. The guys that did Toro did Bronco. This is it's got a little flipping arm. It's pneumatic. This one is one of the Hexbug toys, but it's not an electronic Hexbug. This was from, they only did one run of these from the first season of the reboot in 2015. They did one of these of Bronco, Bite Force, Witch Doctor, and Tombstone. And I actually have a whole set of these still in their package. I never opened them. They might be worth something someday. So, what else do we got here? This is, here's the Witch Doctor one. The perspective on these is kind of weird, because I know Witch Doctor has always been kind of a wide robot, but this one is, I think, look at the size difference. It's like if you turn them sideways, they're basically the same size, but not, I don't know. Witch Doctor was cool. Here we got so this is one of the older ones. This is one of the road. Oh, the gears still work. This is Ronin, super heavyweight. Missing his flags. He has samurai warrior flags on the back. This was built by Peter Abramson. He's one of the safety guys. The Bot Whisperer is what he's credited as in the credits of the later seasons of BattleBots. Peter is a very energetic person. He's a lot of fun to be around. Apparently, when he was in China, he discovered that his robot Ronin was very popular in China, because when he told me these stories about when he did some of the shows, the more recent shows there, and he was part of those. People knew who he was because they had gone back and watched the old series of BattleBots to familiarize themselves with the sport. He's always like, there's all these Chinese men. They came up to me from these other teams and they say, "Oh, Peter Abramson," and he's like, they didn't speak English too well, but they always knew to be like, "Oh yeah, Ronin, #1." And which is funny because Peter told me, he was like, Ronin didn't really win too many fights, but it looked cool. And I guess, it had the samurai flags and everything. I don't know. I guess they thought that was neat. Ronin, though, it always looks so cool. Like it should have done a lot better than it actually did. It was really unimpressive when it fought. Even that saw blade looks cool when it spins, though. I'll give him that much. Oh my god. These look like a set of kill saws that go from an arena playset. These are the BattleBots kill saws. I don't know what this is. This looks like the thing from the Robot Wars Gauntlet. It looks like the Sentinel or something. No, oh, hang on. Does this go like this? Is that a... I don't know what that is. I think that these are pieces to an arena playset. Here we go. Oh, this is one of the pull ones. Does the thing still turn? You gotta... How do you activate it? There's a way to do it. Hang on. Let me figure this out before I... Like... This? Like that? Okay, well, anyways, this is El Diablo. This was the Season 2 runner-up, lost to that Thwackbot thing. You pull the ripcord on this, and the way these playsets worked is you flip it over and you run the cable through the underside of the robot, and then you attach this platform to the other robot, and you do the same to yours with your opponent, and you turn them on somehow. There's like a button or something you press. I don't actually remember. Is it... I think it's this little switch, but it's not, it doesn't, Were these electronic? Are there batteries in this? Hang on. Anyways, it's like a tractor pull. They drive at each other and then they attack each other. Let me see something. I just now noticed there's like one screw inside the tank tracks right here. I don't actually know what this is. Oh shit, I think it is battery operated. Oh. Well, I don't know how to reel that back in. Okay, well I'm gonna set this. Uh-oh. No wonder why the ones other one, because I have a Vlad the Impaler and I have a Minion one and they don't work. I was like, oh, they probably don't work because they don't have batteries in them and I'm stupid. Whoops. Anyways, this one's cool because the little drum on the front. Oh wait, hang on. Is that reeling it in? Oh, nice. Okay, I'll wind it back up that way. That way it doesn't get tangled. Oh, nice. I'm a genius. Okay, meant to do that. Meant to do that. The guy that built that, Zach Bieber, he competed in BattleBots with Razorback in the new season. Razorback was pretty cool. Famous for getting cut in half by Ice Wave. We got. Look, here's a big version of it. This is a radio-controlled version of El Diablo. These radio-controlled toys were actually really, really popular in the 1-pound robot building community at the turn of the millennium because if you strip this down with a set of batteries in it, it weighs about a little less than 1 pound. So it gives you about I think there's like, depending on how much you cut it down, you get about 4 ounces of wiggle room of being able to make a platform or like a plow or do something with it. And then these ones that actually had the tank tracks on it, they had this one and you had Dual, of which I have part of Dual in here. So there might be, I might be able to build one. I don't know. The tank tracks I thought were really cool, but they were really heavy. So the tank tracked ones, you really had to put a lot of speed holes in it because it didn't give you as much weight to work with because the tracks themselves weigh a lot. And then you have the 4 extra unpowered wheels with the 2 powered ones in the center that they all have. That all adds weight to it. And when you only have, 4 to 5 ounces to work with, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I had one of these. I think I had a Vlad the Impaler that I took apart and only had the wheel because Vlad doesn't have tracks, so it was just the 2 wheels in the center here. And I think I showed the robot on our Twilight Foundry quarter-century anniversary video last year, and we built a robot called Super Turbo Baby Puncher. That when we entered it, it had like giant 4.5-inch, like 4.6-inch diameter wheels. Which when we built that robot, it set the RFL, the Robot Fighting League, record for largest wheels on a 1-pound robot. And that was all we wanted to do. Like that, we built that around making that record. That's all we wanted to do. And then we was a thwackbot that had a mace on the back, a ball and chain that was just taken off a ceiling fan, and a pull chain. That's what we had. That robot went 0 wins and 4 losses, but it did win 1 rumble. We got a lot more stuff in here. Yeah, we got, what is? That's a piece to Waiachi. That's another radio control one. Is he in here? I think this is just like that's the back side of Dual. That's one of the side plates. I have here's the other side plate of the other Dual with one of the tank tracks on it. There's a lot of spare parts in here if I ever needed to like fix some of the ones I have. Who is this? Yeah, that's the center chassis of Son of Waiachi with the spinning thing they did. Jesus Christ. Okay. A lot of the stuff that's in the bottom here are just like, it looks like spare parts that go with a lot of these radio control toys. So I'll skip over some of that, but I did notice in here, we got Hypnodisc, which is not a BattleBot. This competed in Robot Wars across the pond in England. Hypnodisc, Team Rose, the Rose family. They built this machine, and the first time this competed, this little spinning does it wind up? How do I? Oh no, it looks like when you push it along, it spins. So, anyways, the Hypno wheel on the front here, I think it only spun at like 450 RPM. It was not very fast. But back when this was made, it was more about the weight and the inertia, because this disc weighs a fucking ton. Not literally, but getting there. And the first time that this fought, nobody really knew what kind of damage this could do. Nobody, most European combat robots are like flippers, or they're lifters or stuff like that. Spinners were not really a a thing in Europe. They were in the United States, you know, like Mauler, Nightmare, Blendo, those kinds of things. But across the pond, they were more about flippers. So nobody really built robots to be able to withstand this kind of stuff. So if you look up Hypnodisc's first fight against, I think Robosaurus, I think, is what it was called. Stegarobo or something like that. Roboside. It was like a dinosaur-themed robot. It is completely eviscerated. It rips off all of the armor and shreds the tires and pops the air tank and stuff. It completely destroys its opponent over the course of, you know, a minute. And Jonathan Pierce, the guy who does the commentary, had never seen anything like that before. And he's just laughing his ass off at that point. So Hypnodisc was incredible. And the one thing I thought was really interesting about Hypnodisc is that you see it looks like it's got two teeth on the disc. This one, they serve different purposes. If you look closely here, this one actually hangs off outside of the disc. This is the impactor that hits, you know, when you get in front of the disc, when you go like that. This one up top is actually a tooth that weighs the same as the other one, so it's not unbalanced, but it sticks up from the disc. So if you manage to get on top of the robot, it'll still rip your guts out with the tooth that's on top. And even though they're mounted differently, they weigh the same, so that it doesn't spin off balance. I thought that was a really interesting piece of engineering there. You guys asked about the hamburger thing. This is Mac Attack. McDonald's did BattleBots toys in I think 2002 or 2003, and you had 7 robots. Weirdly, they didn't get they got the likeness rights, but not the naming rights to the robots. So if you look at the official documentation they used at McDonald's, it wouldn't say, you know, Ginsu, for example, which is what this one is, Season 2 Ginsu. It would say cross-shaped robot with 8 saw blades, cross-shaped robot with 4 saw blades on either side, including 2 reds. It's like a really weird, obtuse name instead of just saying Ginsu, because they got the likeness rights to Ginsu, but I guess they didn't lock in the name or something. So they all had weird names except this one, which is just called Mac Attack, and it has spinning burger patty action, is what it actually says. I actually took apart for TwilightFoundry.com before the brief period before that website shuttered because BattleBots Update took off. I wrote an article about these toys, and I actually took them all apart to find out how they all worked. Because if you notice, when the Mac Attack robot drives, they counter-rotate. And I was like, how do you, like, engineering-wise, how did you make something like this work? Because this just fascinated me, because I was like, they don't spin the same direction. They spin opposite directions. I thought that was really cool. And I don't remember exactly how it works, but I do know I have pictures of it online somewhere. If you're interested, you can look it up, I guess. I don't know. What else do we got here? We got Biohazard after its run-in with Brutality and Megabyte, I think. He's missing some pieces here. Biohazard has seen better days. And then, yeah, the rest of these pieces in here are just... it looks like pieces of other toys that have been very lovingly played with. We have... Whoops. Knocked over my mic. That probably sounded terrible. I'm sorry. It's a big box. Whoops. Yeah, we got like pieces of Vlad the Impaler and stuff like that hanging out in here. So the rest of the contents of the box are just little pieces like that. So, oh, hang on. There is a wind-up Mechadon from McDonald's as well. Mark Satrakian, he built this monstrosity. This guy is something of a mechanical genius. He did animatronics for a lot of films. He built the animatronic gorilla for Mighty Joe Young. And where's Ronan? That one down there. Peter Abramson, the guy who built Ronan, built the animatronic tentacles for the 1980s version of the Blob. These guys are like really super intelligent. Like they're incredible. I met when I met Mark Satrakian, I sat next to him in some of the bleachers when we were doing production for one of the seasons. It was the season. It was the season where Quantum and Blacksmith fought, and Quantum has a crusher. It has like a crushing jaw, and it bit down on Blacksmith's armor, and it got stuck, and they couldn't separate the robots. They had to stop the fight and literally cut Blacksmith's armor apart to get them out, and they forfeited the fight. But when they got stuck there and they spent 40 minutes trying to get them unstuck in the arena, I was joking around with some of the folks I was sitting there with, and I made a joke. I said, well, I guess that's what you call quantum entanglement. And Mark, he got the joke, and he turned around and he was like, dude, nice joke. And I was like, oh, dude, the Mechadon guy thought I was funny. Anyways, I just realized something. I didn't even open up. Hang on. I didn't open up these bags. I need to see what's in. Shit, hang on. Hang on. Oh man, I got too much stuff. These I do like the mini bots. Looking at the ones, I don't think I had a fusion, and then the ones that were in the bags are ones that we've looked at before. So I did get one new one to my collection. I'm always excited about that. It's strange that 25 years out, I'm still adding new ones to my collection. All right, I need to see. Is this one of the model kits, like with the metal pieces, with the model kits? It's very sharp. I'm afraid the. Oh no, this it is one of the model kits, kind of. That's metal. This was you built these, and I think they were battery operated. They take AA batteries, I think. But yeah, this was the model kit they did for Minion. Not the Twisted Metal character. Minion, the season 1 champion Minion. Built by Christian Karlberg, sponsored by Magic the Gathering. Really? It has a little. There you go. Put the little wedge in the back, and then it has a saw blade on the front. That's one of those like fireman's rescue saws that can cut through like concrete or whatever. I remember Minion won the first season of BattleBots, and one of my friends from school, this was his favorite robot, and he was so excited for the second season of BattleBots because he was like, they rebuilt Minion. It's got the one big saw blade. Like, I literally think Minion cost like $60,000 to build in like 1999 money, and when it came back for season 2, it fought Atomic Wedgie. And Minion's thing is that it has just a lot of ground clearance, and even the wedge on the back, it would, well, it doesn't fall off, but it didn't quite run on the ground, so it would bounce up. And Atomic Wedgie is just one big ass ramp that just kept getting underneath it. And I remember being at my best friend's house watching. It was the first episode of season 2. It was the season premiere, I believe. We were watching this episode, and the writing was on the wall that Minion was not winning this fight. Like, it was just dogging it. And my friend was coping so hard. He's like, Minion can still turn this around. All he has to do is get one of the treads with the saw blade. That's all he has to do. And Atomic Wedgie's out. He's not going to win. And then there's a moment. If you've seen the fight, you know. Minion pivots really, really weirdly and then runs alongside Atomic Wedgie, I guess, to try to maybe get around the back and nail him, but instead crashes into the arena wall. And this robot has enough torque to pull 3 SUVs in neutral. It hits the wall so hard and with so much speed that it pops a wheelie and it drives straight up the wall like 2 feet and lands on its backside. And obviously it can't drive upside down. And when that happened, I remember my friend looked like he died on the inside when that happened. Because this was his favorite fucking... The reigning champion going into the season. Drives up the wall and loses. It's like, shit, dude, that's how it do be like that sometimes, Minion. I guess, I don't know. Well, who's in this bag then? Hope it's Atomic Wedgie. We could have reenacted the fight. Oh no, oh yeah. Okay. It's not oh no. It's a cool thing. It's Backlash. That's the season 1 champion. I think he's missing a bracket though, because because he has a little brace on the front. Oh yeah, it used to go right here. That snapped off. This is a very lovingly played with toy, I believe. I can fix it. So Backlash also has the big spinning wheel. Lightweight season 1 champion, runner up in season 2. It eventually lost to Ziggo. It got dogged on took a lot of residual damage throughout the season. The guy that built this, Jim Smantowski, great guy. He built in the movie Small Soldiers. You know, when the toys come out, they all turn evil, they all get corrupted, and they come out of the garage and they're driving those radio-controlled things that have like the staple guns and stuff on them, like the Barbies are manning the like a turret. He built all that. He did that, and he operated those for the movie. He did special effects as well. I have a poster. He worked on Dragonheart. He was one of the effects team on that movie because he worked for ILM. I have a theatrical poster. One of the many theatrical posters I have of Dragonheart. He gave to me because he knew I was a fan of that, so he gave me that. So, and he also built Nightmare, one of the poster children of BattleBots. Nightmare, of course, being the reason why there is a ceiling on the BattleBots arena. There would have been one eventually, but Nightmare was just this, but 200 pounds instead. And when it showed up to the event, the safety crew took one look at that, and no, they let Nightmare fight, and they were like, those pieces are going pretty high, you know. And then they told Jim, they were like, look, man, you could like forfeit, and we'll give you a special award, or what you can do is, since you can't spin the weapon this way because you'll throw pieces out, if you spin your weapon downward, you can still fight. So in Nightmare's second fight against Frenzy, it's spinning downward, and every time it hits the thing, it just like pops up and like just it's pretty funny to watch. And then for the next season, they actually put a ceiling, they put a roof on the arena so that wouldn't happen. And it didn't matter because in the 5th season of the show, Nightmare hit a robot called Junkyard Dog and clipped the metal pipe frame of it, and it sent one of the teeth of the weapon sheared, and it went through the roof anyways and landed in the audience. It didn't hurt anybody. It just landed in the audience, and then BattleBots was like, all right, no more rumbles. We're done. That's it. Nightmare ruined it. Be mad at him. It's a liability. But yeah, these are cool. These actually had little battery powered things, and the weapons spin and stuff like that. So I could probably get these patched back up. It's funny that these have definitely seen better days. It's almost like they're battle damaged. But anyways, Tokus Rage, thank you for the BattleBots stuff. It went to a great home. I collect stuff like this. A lot of these things I didn't actually have, like these little model kits. I didn't have one of those. I collected the little Hot Wheels toys and stuff. Not Hot Wheels, but the little ones we were showing off. All right. So I got one more thing here. This one's from Zahando. It's packed in a laptop box, but Zahando informed me it's not a laptop. So he said it's like a belated birthday and an early Christmas present. So November works for that. I feel like I need to get a new blade on this X-Acto knife. I'm just paranoid it's gonna damage whatever's in these boxes. It's not a laptop, it's a lap bottom? What are you trying to insinuate? Alright, let's see here. Oh. Okay. Are they that's not Legos? Okay, hang on. They're all the same size, right? Let's see. It didn't make a lot of noise when I shook them. I'm usually good if I shake something, I can guess what it is. Oh, dude! Oh, man. Wait, did they make a different variant of the guy? Dude. Yeah, that's a limited run. Okay, that's the Biker Mice from Mars, by the way. Let's rock and ride. It's the game we do for Extra Life every once in a while. This is Vinny, and he's dressed in basketball attire. They only made 500 of these, actually. Not Lego, but yeah, no, this is way better. Holy shit, dude. And this is from I believe this is from one of the comics, I believe, because that's why they're in black and white. I didn't even know they made limited runs of these. Like, I have the normal ones, and then I have the motorcycles that they go with. I don't know if I think I may have shown. I didn't unbox them. I think I just showed them on camera one time. They're in my bedroom. So that means that's got to be the whole. Now I gotta know. Did they make other ones? Are there other limited series? Oh, Throttle. Vinny's the one that has the red, like the rocket cycle looking one. Throttle's the one that we always play as. I like him. He's the one that says, "Let's rock!" every time he uses his boost. That's Throttle. Battle gun with baseball bat missiles. I wonder if they're the same exact size as the other figures. If these guys will fit on. I'm gonna open them. I'm gonna put them on display. Toys are meant to be played with. I'll save the boxes so I can pack them up, if I move and stuff like that. But dude, I didn't even know. Like, I follow Nacelle, the company that makes these. I didn't even know they did this. I had no idea they did this. These are great. So then this is gonna be Moto. It's got to be our third guy then. Is that for people who couldn't afford a color TV in '93? No, I think these are done. I think these are done in the like the comic book style, which was printed in black and white. And Biker Mice didn't have a color comic. I don't think. I don't remember it being in color. But yeah, then we got Moto as well. Holy shit, dude, this is so cool. Previews exclusive. I don't even know what that is. I thought this had been like a. So you got this from like a comic shop. So you found them like in a store. Because I was thinking like I don't even know like where you would have gone to find these. I guess like I don't really search compulsively for Biker Mice from Mars stuff because they don't have a lot of merchandise. So I figured the actual figurines I had and the motorcycles I have. I've got the Super Nintendo game. I don't need to get one of those. I do have Nacelle. They have a second run of the characters, and they have what's the name of the female character? Michelle, the mouse. I'm totally blanking right now. I'm losing credibility. Anyways, they did those, and then they did Limburger and the other the bad guys from the series. I ordered the full set of the first run because it was these three guys, and then the other ones I only ordered the one mouse character they did. I didn't want the other two guys. Really don't have a defense there when I just told you, yeah, I only ordered the furries from the furry comic. I didn't order the human characters. Digging myself a bigger hole here, but I don't give a shit. Anyways, dude, I genuinely do I still no. I was gonna say no, I don't have them because they're on the bikes in my bedroom now. I used to have the Biker Mice guys. They were up on the shelf up there for the longest time because I used to speed run the game. These are really cool. I'm not. Let's see. We'll take a look at Throttle. We'll take a look at Throttle real quick. He's my favorite. I like Throttle. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people by doing this. No, Draco. You can't open that. They only made 500 of them. Okay, well if that pisses you off, there's 499 other ones out there that people probably didn't open. They probably sent them off to get graded. I don't care about the value. I don't care if I go blind. I don't need to see the price tag. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Know the value, Draco. That's just like how when we did the Super Mario 64 thing, I played it on my Pikachu 64. And you guys know I have like a purple one and I have like two black ones. I was like, I didn't have to play it on my Pikachu 64, but it's funnier that way because I know it makes people mad. He is so. This guy's cool. And he has a tail. Nice. The previous Throttle I got from the cell, I opened it up and I was like, he doesn't have a tail. He was missing his tail off the back of the thing. Like there's the spot where it clips in, but it wasn't in the packaging. I checked to make sure it didn't fall out. I was like, no, and I emailed them and I actually sent them photos of the thing and everything else, and I just asked them, I was like, can you, because I know companies that make like figurines and stuff like this, I know they have the parts, like the spare parts that go in the thing. I know they have that stuff. So I was like, can you just send me one? No biggie. And they asked for my address, and then they just sent me an entire new Throttle. Like, you could have just sent me the tail, but I thought that was really cool. These go, you got to assemble this, because they go in like this. These are so damn cool. Oh man. Oh, I'm making a mess. I dropped all of his hands. Go. All right. Now let me put. I will clean these back up later. They fell out of their holding things. All right. So then you got the little little thing here. See, I am doing the Stinky Pete thing. I can put them back in the box and they will look like they've always been there. That's exactly my shtick. And they'll never know. I think I might need to put one of the different hands on him because he has, maybe not. There we go. Look at how absolute badass this guy is. I love him. Blow it out your ass. Let God sort him out. I'm Duke Nukem and I say kill them all. he also keeps his piece on him right here too. Oh man, this is really neat. I'll have these guys with their weapons out, and then I have the color ones from the cartoon with their motorcycles in. So I'm not gonna try to disassemble him and put him back in the box. I will lay him down in there, and then I will move these off to the side. Zahando, thank you for the biker mice guy. I'm glad I opened these last because that was a genuine, actual like surprise. That's like two things from my childhood that mean a lot to me. I got the biker mice guys, and I got the big box of BattleBot stuff with some I didn't have, and parts I can use to fix ones I do have, and everything. I will find literally everything in that box. I will find a use for it, or I will fix what's in there that needs to be worked on. So I got that. So thank you guys for the stuff. I will find a place to display these. I don't know if I'll put them right next to. It would be weird to have like the guys on the motorcycles, and then also have the guys with their weapons next to the guys on the motorcycles. So I will put these. Maybe these will be the ones that go back up on the shelf back there. That way they're in two separate spots, so it doesn't look weird. You know. And then when the female character comes in, whose name I still can't remember off the top of my head. I will put her in there because she is not black and white, and she would look weird if she was the only color figure. You know, I got a system, okay? I got a system. I'm picturing it in my mind's eye, and it looks awesome, okay? If you would like to send something to the Gatorbox post office box, it doesn't have to be something as nice. It could be something as nice as limited edition biker mice figurines that I'm going to open on tape to piss off the Redditors who speculate on shit like this. I did this specifically to mock you. You can send me something as nice as this, or BattleBots toys from my childhood, or you can send me something as stupid as a Donald Trump knife. Just don't send me a Donald Trump knife. A, I already have one, and B, I don't need any more Donald Trump stuff. I'm really good. I got a tremendous, a huge collection. The greatest president, the 45th, the 47th. There's a guy in the middle. I don't remember who he was. I don't need any more Donald Trump stuff. Okay, I'm good on that. But you can do that. The command's in the chat, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the video description, so you can do that. Thank you for sending in the figurines and the BattleBot stuff. And Emporio, thank you for the Barbie egg. I actually, you know what? Low key, the Barbie egg's a hit too, because I actually like the candy that they put in those things. It's really good. It's really good. So, what can I say? Universally, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, let's. I could make. I probably have a broken TV. I could put these guys in. I don't know if it'd be a era appropriate one that would look like a black and white TV, but I could do that. All right. I need to set this stuff aside so it's not here. Be very careful with this so I don't drop them. We're gonna go to Be Right Back. When we come back from break, we're actually going to pick up where we left off the week before Extra Life. We're playing the 2025 remake, the 35th anniversary edition of The Last Half of Darkness. Yeah, we're going back to that. We're going to the second part of the second version of the first third of The Last Half of Darkness. The mathematics jokes will continue until morale improves. I will do a refresher on that when we come back because it has been 2 weeks. I'll let you know where we were at, and then we'll dive back into it and hopefully finish it tonight. I think we're getting kind of close to the end of the game, and we got an hour and 45 minutes coming up, so I think we should be good. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with The Last Half of Darkness. I'm Draco, and this is Gatorbox. You guys probably saw me fucking with the lights. You saw them flickering a second ago. Probably I was trying to adjust them to see if maybe they, I don't know, got loose or something. I don't actually know. It's weird though because that strip of lights also does it sometimes, but these are both on and these are doing it and those are not. So it's got me paranoid. Like, I don't know if it's like a weird, if it's just that Texas power grid quality trademark, or if there's something wrong with like the wiring in this house. I was thinking, like, I feel like if like a mouse or something chewed up the wiring, then like it just would not turn. I don't know. I have no idea. It was. Hang on, Pete Dodson. I haven't seen that one go off in a while. It's might not. I don't know if those are actually accurate anymore. Pete, thank you for the YouTube membership, and the alert worked. The alert worked. He became a YouTube member level, same price as Twitch, because that's the thing with the way we set up the tiers on YouTube, the membership. It's I think it's still $4.99 because that was back before Twitch raised the prices up. They did I did $4.99, $5. I did the same price as Twitch, and then the other options are a little cheaper than Twitch, which is $2.99, $3, and a little more expensive than Twitch, which is $6.99 or $7. So it's $3, $5, or $7. I did. I don't know. But thank you for the YouTube membership. I appreciate it. I think you're the first. We've had YouTube members before, but I think you're one of the first ones when we started doing the live streams. So I appreciate you doing that. That goes right in the same pot as the Twitch stuff. Pays out to the same bank account. So I think I'm due for a check from YouTube. I usually get like at least one a year from them for the ad revenue, and then of course I split it up, and that's where the extra life donations come from whenever we do that. So Pete, thank you for the I can't say subscription because that's something. It's a follow on Twitch and a subscription on Twitch, and then it's a subscription on YouTube and a membership on YouTube. That's the I gotta learn. I gotta adapt to the language. Okay, to quote one of my friends, I gotta adjust my play style. Welcome aboard, Pete. Thank you very much. I think we should have. I will look into it now that we have active memberships on the channel. I know we have some emoticons on YouTube. I copied over some of the ones from Twitch as well, and I believe we have little badges next to your name. I will look into that as well. So let me. Whoops, wrong mouse. So I just want to make sure those are working. Because yeah, you do have the little. That's right. Okay, so the little Nessie badge on YouTube, I recycled the bit badges from Twitch and made them the membership badges on YouTube, and they escalate in the, I think, to match the membership colors on YouTube because it's different tiers, and then because they're colored after the ones on bit tiers on Twitch. So I think it works because I know the super chats do the same thing too when we get those pop-ups. So it's I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching for so long. If I had if I hover over your name, does it? I'd have to do a YouTube comment specifically because I know like I can hover over and it says like so and so has been subscribed for X number of months or years. It'll say that, but I think I have to find it. I'd have to find a comment. It doesn't have it in the chat, so I can't. But all right. So moving on to tonight's Gatorbox feature. A few years ago, we featured a game for MS-DOS called The Last Half of Darkness, which was the first game in a trilogy, and it's an MS-DOS game that came out in 1989. And I think the upsell for that, the elevator pitch I gave you guys when we featured it, was this was a game that I played as a kid. I was like 5 or something years old, and it scared the hell out of me because the pop scares. I talked a little bit about it in our Extra Life marathon over the past weekend, because Last Half of Darkness did feature an Extra Life as a 100% run. And so I went into talking about that, and I talked about how like it's not so much like the graphics look kind of dumb because they're all looks like they're drawn in early, Windows Paint, back when it was still called Paintbrush. and it was mostly like a limitation of the color palette, and everything is dark blue because it's night, but it's also there's only so many colors you can do. And it was mostly not so much that like it was scary, it's just that like the death scenes are mostly just like pop scares back in the day. You make a wrong choice and like a zombie dog just pops out and just gets you. You know, you look, you know, when it loads in the next screen, when you look and you go in the door, oh, suddenly big dog appears and you're dead. You know, or you open up the filing cabinet and then like, oh, big snake appears and you're dead. Or you go in the nursery and there's those two little girls playing patty cake and you can see them and they're animated with their little 2-frame animation, and it doesn't matter what you do in that room. The second you click on anything, ooh, yeah, they got you. They got a knife. You know, it was mostly like that's kind of what scared me because it was so sudden. You know, and then of course we played it and it wasn't scary. As these things tend to go. We played the first one and we thought it was, you guys thought it was funny. So we did there's 2 more games in the trilogy. So we did last half 2 and 3. And that was kind of our thing. And then I found out earlier this year that the last half of Darkness, of all things, got a 35th anniversary release on Steam, which has been remastered. And I bought it sight unseen. It was our Halloween Friday night feature. And I really thought I was going to be able to finish it in one stream, because I was like, we played through the first game. It's a remake of that, so probably going to do a lot of the same things. I can figure it out, right? No, it's not just a remake of the first game. It's actually the whole trilogy. I just thought last half of Darkness meant it was the first one, because that's the one everybody remembers. No, they took elements from all 3 games, and they consolidated into one. And then they added some more on top of that, which is unique to the remake. So, to give you guys a refresher, we made it through, I want to say at least 50 to 65% of the game last time we featured it. Found some glitches, cracked some jokes. We got to the laboratory where normally you would find the magic words to awaken the girl and stuff. You know what I mean? There was one thing that I kind of got snagged on, and that was early in the game. There's a syringe of red liquid, like the red medicine. And I remembered in the original game, you use that to knock out the guy that has the battle axe, the Grim Reaper guy, the Wraith. He's not in this game. You get the axe a different way, but you still have the red liquid. The red liquid is like a calming thing. It actually knocks people. It doesn't kill them. It just puts them to sleep. So there is an NPC in this game who's new to this series, and he needs to be calmed down before he can interact with anything in his room. Otherwise, he'll get out of his bed and he'll attack you. Victor, I think, was the name. So we actually stabbed the guy and did the thing. But I noticed when we stabbed him in the arm, it put the syringe in his arm in-game, but you can't depress the, you know what I mean? Like the plunger to inject him, it's just in his arm. And then I realized in hindsight that in the first game you're supposed to heat it up first. And I was wondering, oh, did I fuck it up? Because there's like fireplaces and there's no Bunsen burner that I could find, but there's like fireplaces and sources of, so I was like, did I screw it up? And then we tried to go back and I can't take it out of his arm, you know, to go heat it and then stab me. I can't do that. So I did contact the developer of the game and I said, without telling me what to do, I just need to know, did I screw this up? Did I soft lock the game unintentionally? Should I start over? You know, so in the meantime, so when we're getting ready for the next stream, I can fix it so we don't backtrack. And he said, no, you did everything right. It's that if you're in Victor's room, he has like the gasoline in there or something. If you're in Victor's room and you haven't given him the medicine, he will wake up and attack you. So you did right by sticking him in the arm. You don't have to heat it up. So, and then I also got concerned because in the other game, you have to use the applicator and mix it with the flour to wake up the sleeping. So I was like, I don't even know if I fucked all this up. We didn't. So we can pick up where we left off, and it's not too bad. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to run through part of the house again in the attic. At the end of the attic, you can put some coins in a little dish to kind of get some hints on where to go. I remember kind of backing myself into a corner when we were playing this game because there's these little cubes you have to collect. There's 4 cubes, elemental cubes, and we have 1 of them. There's a couple of puzzles we haven't done yet, and I remember tying up a bunch of loose ends thinking that I had figured out like a path where I messed up, and I don't know. So I need to drop a couple of coins in the thing to get a couple of hints to put us back on track, and then we'll pick up where we left off. So that said, let's hop on over, and we'll get into the second part of the second version of the first third of the last half of Darkness. Hang on. Buster Keaton Rules said the endless barrage of last halves of darkness reminds me of a running joke from the Lucky Luke comic, where one of the characters is a native chief who keeps asking people if they want to buy General Custer's original saddle blanket. At one point, his entire stockpile of General Custer's original saddle blankets gets destroyed in a fire. The artists include an educational caption. Incidents like this one are why General Custer's original saddle blanket is not widely available today. At one point, he would have had the last one then, right? All right. Already ready to go, too. Look at that. It's already remembers from the last time we featured it. Just give me a second. I need to hop on and close out of Steam because it logged me in. All right. Was you going to download an update? What did you... Oh, my God. Really? Okay, well, give me a second. I didn't realize there was a... Can I just play it without the... I mean, it worked. It worked 2 weeks ago. Let's play that. While that's updating, let's actually read the patch notes. They fixed a typo in the letter. They fixed the flashlight texture. I didn't notice there was a problem.
Did you just say tits?
Did I? Fixed being able to click on the sink through the wall in the kitchen. Can now shut the door in the swamp shacks. Oh, you press G to go straight to the gun. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, it looks like there's nothing major they fixed. We're at 60% of the update. Sorry. It didn't... Thank you. I didn't turn that off. Whoops. They just posted this update like 2 days ago, so I didn't notice it when I had it readied for earlier in the week when I was getting everything turned back on. 82%, okay? Come on, times is dimes. Wait for it. Oh, it didn't do the jingle. I thought I was going to do the seam that... I was going to do that. Hang on, I got to get the game capture. Okay. Did that work? Yes, it did. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. So if we hit load game. Are we... Okay, I remember that the... Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave. Bye. Oh, you want to hear a dumb trivia fact real quick? Okay, I'll read that. Yeah, it picked up before you finished. All right, let's do a dumb trivia. Do one of those. Banjo wants to hear a dumb trivia fact. And a bad joke? The part of outlaw Jesse James has been played by many great Hollywood stars, but the first actor ever to play the role on screen was James's own son, Jesse James Jr., in the 1921 silent film Under the Black Flag. And then Jesse James would later go on to play himself on Monster Garage. I don't know if you knew that one. It's been a while since we've done a bad joke. I'm sure they haven't gotten any better. Let's see. Knock. Oh, I got it. This one's like a Rasta Otter joke. The way you got to say it. Knock knock. Who's there? Who's here? Not who's this. It. Okay, hang on. Is that a? No. I was thinking maybe Carol P. Roman was like mixing it up and saying who's here, who's there. No, they're all who's there, which means this is a typographical error. Where it says who's here, not because they left off the T. Okay. Knock knock. Who's here? Wendy. Wendy who? Wendy Bell gonna get fixed. Mon. Boom ticka boom ticka pum 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 pum. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Well, Wendy Bell gonna get fixed. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we needed to go upstairs anyways to go get the hints or whatever. So, my kicker was that I don't really know where else there is to go. I think we also have like a, yeah, we also picked up a bunch of bullets. We found a exploit for the gun as well. We went underground and picked up a bunch of bullets. Remember that? Okay. So we need to go upstairs. Yeah, that's what I... You wanna hit that guy? Or not? Like, what's... There. Alright. So I believe we need to run... Was it... Up? It wasn't upstairs. It was, like, in... I think it was in here. It was in the rooms that, like, twist and turn. And, like, you gotta double back and stuff. Unless, does it... Right? It was the room where we had to stick the newspaper under the door to get the key. Oh. I was say, what's making all that fucking noise? And I can't really hear the game. It spooked me. Alright, so we found the little... If we look in our inventory, we have a fire core. Well, I guess I can't show it to you, because it's... But we got it here. On this thing. And I think there's multiples of those. I want to say there's not like a... No, we haven't been in here. Was this not open earlier? What? No, because I remember that. Okay. Well, what the hell's in here? Uh-huh. You see, that's why I'm super thorough about everything. What's this? We need a... That? When you hear that little breath, that means there's a guy floating around. That's the laboratory key. I didn't think that'd be it anyways. Alright. Whoops. Didn't mean to shoot my gun. Keep my piece on me. Sometimes it goes off on its own. Aw, dude, look at that! Toy dinosaur. I love it. I like how that's like a not necessary thing you don't need. Yes, we've seen those before. A children's poem. The bookcase holds a special book. Touched it once to open a place to look. Hiding 4 letters on the wall, revealed by the switch that lights it all. See, I already found the book because I'm paying attention. Yeah, you can look at the dinosaur, but it's like a non-essential item. So you can't take it. It's just something you can look at. So oh, hang on. Nice. How many is that? 16? I think there's 20 of them, and I already accidentally spent one of them. Getting a hint. What are we doing here? Hey. I've seen House on Haunted Hill, okay? I'm not scared. Alright, so there's gonna be something in here we can look at. Behind the wall here. I keep hearing like squishing sounds, and I keep thinking it's somebody walking up to get me. What do we got here? That is a lever. It's a crank of some sort. That is... Oh, that's one of the in-game... That's one of these Steam trading cards. Alright. Light reveals what shadows conceal. Light. Right, okay. So, oh, man. Do I have a battery? What the fuck is this? What? Oh, that's the painting. Oh, that's the car driving off the cliff. Okay, I was like, what the hell? What am I? Oh, look. Okay. Oh. I-H-D-E. Is it hide? Because H-I-D-E is... Am I doing it that way? We'll try both. Is this a key or is that a crank? What do I need? Okay, let me see something real quick before I do anything. Does the crank work on this? Yeah. Oh no, it's a jack in the... Okay. I will shoot whatever the fuck comes out of that. I'm not even joking. I told you I was gonna do it. Oh, okay, okay. I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. Okay? You wanna... Okay, I don't want you looking at me. So how did I get on that side of it? It's gonna turn to look at me. I know it. Oh, dude, I don't want to see it. Okay. What? All right. I H D E? I'm afraid no sleep. I'm afraid no bed. Is it hide? Do they want me to unscramble the word? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I guess it wasn't really scrambled.
It's free real estate.
Easy there, Tim. How many times are they gonna show us car driving off this fucking cliff? They're really getting their money's worth with this story. Where's the bird? After Dolly lays down for a nap, we can play. Do I have a doll? Got the car key? Oh! Holy shit, yeah, like, was there a car parked out front of this place? I don't even remember. Okay, well, let's go. So we have to put a baby doll. Yeah, it's not even a different newspaper article. It's just the same one over and over again. I had to make sure the face... I had to make sure it wasn't going to move, okay? Whee! This warps you to the starting room, right? Well, not the starting room, but like, yeah, it was this room. Because if you put the coins in this dish up there, it gives you that's the hint thing. Except what happened is I tried to read this book, and when I pressed E, it just put a token up in the dish up there. Do I have to do this? Okay, I was gonna say, do I have to do the puzzle every time? I knew that guy's always there. That guy's always there. Did we figure out, does this... I feel like this guy probably does something. I remember there being a suit of armor in the first game, but I don't know. He didn't do anything. If we go out like the back... Or no, this is the front. Yeah. And if we go out like this way, there was a car out here. Didn't one of those statues fall over? Like when we got here, because I was making jokes about taking one because I thought they were cool looking. Look at that dumpy. Is this just... No. Does this booby statue do anything? Is there something behind it? I don't think... This is just, I think this is the beach? Yeah, this is that cavern. Okay, well we've been out here. That's where we started the game. I don't think there's anything else out here, unless like... There was a coin. We found a coin on the shoreline. And then we summoned a bunch of bad guys inadvertently. I feel like there's like these walls you can swing, these walls. There's like traps or something, but I don't know how to set them off. I think what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to like trigger those walls. Because we died, like the first thing, we died at the beginning of the game. We had to find that wheel. Yeah, there's no car out here. This is that's that note that says that there's a thing over there. Waiting for the bucket to ride it up or something. Let me just check the boat real quick. I know we arrived here and I feel like I was pretty thorough looking at stuff on the boat. Just want to make sure I didn't, you know, miss anything really obvious. You can go back around back there, and that's where the valve wheel was. Okay. Do you guys remember where there was a car? I'm trying to think like where we've seen a car. We got a key to a car. I feel like I was getting this mixed up in my head with a few weeks ago we were testing out a bunch of PC games for like possible future features and stuff like that, and we played Scratches, PC game Scratches, and that one starts you out and you're in a car, and I feel like I was getting that, like, visions of that mixed up in my head. I do think that these fireflies tell you where to go, at least out here, so I'm going to see if I'm right. I'm going to follow this, because I know there's also like a fuse box. We need a fuse to open something somehow. Come on, Tinkerbell. If this just isn't leading me anywhere and this thing just always flies around, I'm gonna get so mad. Oh, what? No, fuck no. Come on, dude. Hang on. No, I gotta follow the guy. Is he dead? Asshole. Have we been down here? We've read that book before. Yeah, see, there's the fuse box I mentioned. That we don't have a fuse for it yet. I don't know where you get it. So that's like a... Damn it. No, no. I think I died. I was reloading. God damn it. Should just spawn us right back outside then, right? Here we are. Yeah, from when I came in from the thing. Okay, so that just leads me around and doesn't take me anywhere. Because I could get down to where that was a lot more quickly if I just went, like, over this way, I'm pretty sure. I didn't have to follow the firefly. It's, like, right in here. Don't do... Maybe that bulb is dying. I don't need any more spooky things happening while I'm playing this game. No, thank you. I don't remember where I've seen a car. I'm trying to think. That guy down there? Thought that werewolf guy was down there again. Okay, what's in here? I know there's an enemy in here. Where is he? Okay, see, this is because this is the thing that talks about oh, is that another battery? Okay, I guess that just respawns because that talks about the fuse box. Yeah, see, no, that was the gate that was stuck, which we also fixed that. We're good. I don't think there's anything back here. This leads out to the swamp. There wasn't a car out here, was there? There'd be like no way to get a car out here. Right? It's important not to step off of the path here, because there are enemies that will attack you. They just show up. I was trying to think if maybe there's like a... You see how there's like a boat that's like half sunken right there? I was thinking like maybe there'd be like a car that was half sunken in the water. I'm trying to remember if I saw one out here. I don't think I did. That's a generator. You see, you can get down there. That's in case you fall off. You can run around and get to this, and you can get back up. That's the guy with the syringe. We fixed him. I'm gonna go run over to this side real quick. You see the ghost down there? It's not safe here. Okay. That looks like a garage or something, right? Ah, man. Ooh, you see the car? You see what I mean, though? You take, like, one step off these planks. These guys are on your ass. I'm kind of peering over the side. I don't want to... I know I said I was going to drop some coins in that bin, but I didn't realize that we actually had that Jack-in-the-Box room hadn't been in yet. You can see the enemies down there. Downtown, baby. There was like gasoline in one of these. Because you did have to come out here because that's the only door you can go in. All these other doors are boarded up. You have to go all the way around the back of that house to get in there. Hang on. Is that up? I thought I saw like a taillight or something. No, you can't crowbar that door. We've been inside that house. You can only go inside the back door. Do we still have the crowbar? I think we broke it when we opened up that the other thing. I'm gonna go look on this side real quick. See, I figured. The guy just like drop in. I guess I got him. That kind of I think it just buys you some time. There's no cars here. Okay. We'll double back. Do I even have? No, I don't have the crowbar anymore because we used it on the There was a cabinet inside one of the houses in there, and it says it's locked, but you're supposed to pop it with the crowbar. I swear I have seen a car. That's that newspaper thing again. Talking about that really sweet jump that car did off that cliff. And then that out there leads to the it's where the graveskeeper is. We killed him. Let's go back in the house. Unless, I mean, if we go down, there is a way. Went down there. Yeah, because hang on, is this leading me somewhere? No, that's just back up. We came from there. There was dynamite in here, and then that's the fuse boxes over there. I think I should double back and maybe put a couple of coins in the thing for the hint thing. Just to kind of get things moving again. If I was smart, I would have hopped back in the when we were in the swamp, I would have hopped back in the mine. You go in the mine, that's where the little exploit is to duplicate your bullets. Which is kind of a cheap-ass thing to do, but... Alright. Let me jump down here. Okay. Give me a hint. Alright. How to use the key. The key you found in Sarah's room to unlock Sebastian's room. The locked door in the main long hall? Sebastian's the weird peeper guy that was looking, but we didn't have... Sarah is in the attic, right? That's her? Okay. Take a look at Sebastian's computer. You can find the... Okay, so I guess we hadn't been in there yet. The password is creep, I'm pretty sure. Hey. What are you fucking... Where are you? I hear... I know you're out here. Okay, so we do have... So we have men in here. So this is Sebastian's room. Okay, that's his... Stop all the downloading. We'll check the computer in a second. Big bed. Jump on your bed. I don't give a shit. Okay, we
Those are
got...
Sebastian's.
Whoa.
He uses them to peep on me into my room from the beach below. Man, he's creepy. What are you doing in here? This is Sebastian's room. You better not let him catch you in here. He's very particular about his stuff. You better put those back immediately.
Okay.
I have to go.
Sure. So don't fuck with this thing. That's the girl we talked to upstairs. What is that? It's like a dagger? Well, I'm taking that. Alright, dude. His password is... It's creep?
Access denied.
Creepy? Oh, is it creepy? Oh, nah, damn it. We've been here... guys, we're in. We've been here before. I can beat this real... I got the world record in this. Oh, Sebastian's not gonna like that. He's gonna be mad. Hey, that's that fuse. Give me the... Can I have that, please? Okay. Okay, look, if we just... Okay, let's just leave. He won't know. He won't know. He won't know. He will not know. It was like that when we got here. Goddamn Windows 98. That must have been... That was the CIH virus. Chernobyl, whatever it was. Did you open any... What happened to my computer? Did you open any suspicious emails recently, Sebastian? You know, there is the I love you virus going around. Yeah, that's a speed. I beat that time. I beat Last Half of Darkness so quickly I blew the computer up. Right, there we go. Yeah, see, because I remember this. Well, not remember this, but I mean, I knew that that was a button that opens up that door right there. Where the fuck are we? What part of the house is this? Sebastian's journal. Okay, the children keep stealing my temperature conceal boxes. They can be opened only when reaching the appropriate temperature, so the contents are safe, but shouldn't have just... Okay. So, the fire one has to open... I wonder... Do we know if Sebastian has a pet hamster? Well, if he does, we haven't found a microwave either. Can I... Hang on. Let's look. I was gonna say, in my head, I was like, oh, that means if we put the firebox in the fireplace, it'll probably open. But I won't double back right away. Let's investigate. What we got here? Oh. Oh, good. It's one of these. Okay. Dude, you got it. There's got to be a better way to do this, man. You got to... Really? Okay, these two clearly go together. Alright, it looks like this goes up here. Did that? Oh, it just gave it to me. I see. Oh, okay, well... Does it? It just locks in when you get close enough. Okay. This is not that hard. I looked at this puzzle, I was like, man, I'm not gonna like this. Okay, so what do we... Before we go in there, before I commit to that... What do we got on this table? What is this? Sebastian's Journal 44. She's gone, but I can bring her back. For over 2 years as I dug the graves of her rejected experiments, I've secretly watched her, read her notes, studied her results. She was close to being able to reach full reanimation of the dead through a special transfusion. With some modifications, I think I can bring her back, even at the expense of her daughter, considering she'd be the most likely best donor for the procedure, if not the most convenient. However, she could survive also, perhaps even enhanced a bit. But I must move quickly. I must get into her lab tonight and have looked everywhere and cannot find the key. It must be buried with her. It has to... Okay, so we do have that. We've been doing this out of order, man. We already have the lab key. Was the one who buried her. I guess I was a bit too overwhelmed with grief. I did love her so. I'm going to dig her up about it tonight. She knew what she was doing. She knew I was watching her. She knew I was reading her notes. She even left the final note for me to find. Code for girl you must save is in the mirror image of the grave. That's from the first game. You spelled it backwards. What's really crazy is she didn't die of natural causes. She took something as a precursor to this. A special spirit chemical that would take a few days to ingest through her uncirculated blood, but would provide a necessary agent reaction to the transfusion occurring days later. The very thing that killed her is the same thing that will help bring her back. I admit I don't quite understand everything, but I think this is why she had to open the paranormal portals. She's been harvesting a byproduct that she needs in her blood prior to the transfusion. Getting close to the procedure. How many of these? Oh shit, okay. Whoops. I have everything ready in the lab, including the doctor's body. I just need a few more ingredients. So the doctor's body is in the lab, not the mummy. So, the donor. I will take that tonight and grab her as she sleeps. I think some of Victor's medication will do the trick. And the transfusion can begin. The doctor's notes mentioned extracting the black blood from a mummied... Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, okay, that is in the basement, or the mine. I built something in my secret... Okay, so he's going to give us a thing that we can get the thing from the mummy for. I find myself a bit more paranoid now that I have caught the daughter snooping in my notes, so I created a trap room in my chambers to deter her inquisitiveness. I only hope it doesn't matter if the donor is a bit smashed when doing the procedure. Ingredients needed. Extracted black blood from the mummy. Okay. Algae water. Do we still have that? That's out in the bird bath. And we have the Gigi flower. But of course, now the estate's heir will be here soon, so I must act quickly. So that's estate... No. 47. So 46. That girl's stupid bird keeps stealing all my things. I cannot find my ring or the key to the computer room. I am fed up. The bird. So the bird in her bedroom has that? And then number 47. The estate's heir arrived today. The lawyer's letter in their possession confirmed it. I had to let them in, but I fear this could only delay things. I will dig the new guest's grave in the north garden. You want to double down on that? Huh? My gun says you won't do it. Okay, so what are we doing here? Where are we? Trap room sequence order. So we got to do 1, 2... Will it kill me if I just walk in here? Like, hang on. When you open the menu, it saves. Oh. Okay. 1. Like that? Oh no, I'm gonna be a Jill sandwich! Did I do it? What did I do? Oh, it's the colors. Oh shit, they were... What color were they? Was it blue? Green? Oh fuck, I didn't see the colors. Oh, I'm so fucked. God damn it. Oh, there's purple too. It's blue, it's red, green. Okay, hang on. Oh, did it just save in here? Okay. It's green. Okay, so it's green, red, yellow, blue, right? Okay. So it's green, red, yellow, blue. Right? Or they did something. Okay. First try. I just thought I had to activate him in that order. I thought the green light meant I was doing it right. I'm stupid, okay? I'm not good at games. Really? Are we gonna interrogate somebody in here? Is that the baby doll? What do we got? What is that? Ah, no, no! Don't let that spider bite you.
Ouch! Spider bit me.
That time it did get me. I didn't see him. I see a coin right there. No, that's something else. What is that? Oh, it's ammo. I'll take it. Wait. Oh. Is she missing a finger? Is she shooting me with a finger? Okay, we'll look back at that in a second. It may have been overkill. Do I have anything that I can give to this statue? Are they both? Yeah, she's missing. It's a finger, right? I don't think I have that. Unless she wants the dagger? Does she want the dagger? No. Oh, I do have a water flask. I thought we used it for something. We got the flower, we got the flask, and we just have to get the mummy thing out of this guy's. Okay. I could have sworn we used the water flask for something, right? Uh-oh. Wait, is this moving? You couldn't have built a better elevator? Like, why does it look so jank? Really? Hey. Do that again. Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. Chilling something? Oh. Nah, I've seen the Goonies. I know what happens when you mess with that. That's something, you know. It grabs your hand and drops a boulder. End up like old Chester Copperpot. Okay, what is this room? Oh, that's okay. We came in there. So what else is in here? We have to get his the extraction thing. Reload. And if I didn't know how to give myself infinite ammo, nearly. Uh-oh. Where's the spider? I heard him. I heard him walking. Ah, shit. Are they just endlessly spawning out like a hole in the wall or something? That kind of looks to be the case. Let me finish looking in here. I'm convinced there's something in this room. Never mind. I've changed my mind. I reviewed the evidence. I've changed my mind. About up here. No? Where's the pop scare? Is he gonna be a guy? What is... Have I been in here? Am I even supposed to be up here? Is there anything up here? Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, this is the statue. Shit. So... Yeah, I didn't get anything for that. Maybe we don't have anything for that statue yet? Shit, we needed... No. Oh, this is the elevator. Is it? No. Well, it was, but it already went up. Okay, well, what is in my inventory? Lab key. I don't think there's anything in my inventory that would have, that would have... The thing, the back of the statue, they had the two little prongs or whatever. Oh, shit. I assume that that would have smashed me if I, It's gonna go up. Is it gonna go? Go up? Okay. So yeah, there's the stuff on the back of the statue. I don't think I have the, whatever that is. So the password to the computer in the laboratory, much like the first game, is grave spelled backwards. That much I know. That spider is just infinitely bloody. Alright. That spider doesn't die. Right? Was he... Whatever. Yeah, see, this, we don't... I don't even know what that... I mean, it's not going to be the firebox, is it? No. I didn't think so. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, okay, this is the exit. Yeah. So let's go in the house. And, see if you can put the box, the firebox, in the fireplace. See if that does anything. Because the way they phrased it, they hinted, like that journal hinted at the fact that the box needs to be, the temperature affects it. So if we go to this fireplace right here, because you can put things in the fireplace. Uh-huh. What do we got? What is that? What are we doing? It blew up twice? That looks like it goes on the statue. That's one of those, the fire coin. Okay, yeah. So I assume there's going to be an ice one, too? Did we find anything cold? Do we? Okay. Was there power? Was there power running to the computer in the basement? In the laboratory? We have power? Because we can activate the computer down there, but I don't know if we had electricity down there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Now, where's all the snakes? I'm gonna have to be mean to the snakes. I'm sorry. Well, never mind, there are no snakes. Yeah, see, that's the computer, but we can't, It was that, actually. Is that the... Yeah, see, I meant we can't, there's no power down here. We did have the... Stuck on the drawer.
Access denied.
Yeah, see, I assume, I guess the dead person is in there? So we have the password to that computer. It's a grave. But then there's also a thing you had to do down here, like that microscope. There's a thing. What is it? Yeah, that tells you how to do the thing, this thing. We don't have, trading cards. Is it? We don't use the flask. No, yeah. It's mentioned, the guy's journal mentioned the bird in the girl's, the woman's room. There's nothing in here we haven't seen before. We've already seen all this stuff. Can I make it through without dying? Uh-oh. He's stuck behind the door. Yeah, we actually managed to get whatever that creature is. We've gotten him stuck various places before. Hang on, was there... As far as I know, he can't get out of there. He's going to make a lot of noise, but he's stuck in there. Kind of figured that out last time. We looked at that? Protein is a combination of viral... Using diluting the phosphorus solution with an alkaline base and the GG flour. Yeah, so that's... Of course, I gotta turn on all the sinks. Hang on, isn't there a freezer down here? Oh, damn it. Yeah. Slowest moving bugs ever. Okay, well, it's another coin. That is a teacup I don't need, and a plate that I don't need. Who was watching we present the special presentation? Yeah, that's hang on, can I? Okay, let's see if maybe I could. Do. I don't know why I thought there was a car down here. I don't know, maybe it's like a garage or something. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, I did find a coin. I can go towards that achievement. Is there... Wait. Is there one in here? We don't need to worry about the monster, because he's preoccupied. I know this is a wine cellar, and that's a stupid question to be like, is there a car down here? But I know you've seen, like, shows where they have, you know, in the basement or whatever, they have, like, a car just inexplicably in the basement of some place. I'm just looking for anything out of the ordinary. You know, it's if there's any of these casks, I don't think they do anything. What is this? What is that? Oh, that's bullets. I'll take it. Also, I keep playing with the... Would it be... Oh. Would the... Man, Fangermon, you're... Oh. He's still stuck in there. Man, hang on. Fangermon just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. The car... It would be over the cliff, wouldn't it? Because that's like what they've shown us the same newspaper clipping like 14 times. You know. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass, whatever it is it says. Let's go run out onto the... Because you can go around over where the well, the bucket, whatever. Because you can go around that way. Why didn't I even like, that's like all they've done is they've told us over and over again that they did a sweet ass jump with that. They Thelma and Louise that bitch. I didn't even think to look at the... Yeah, exactly. I got a gun now, so the zombies can't come get me. I'll just pop them in the head. Me and my 86 bullets. 96, sorry, you count the 10 I've got. Yeah, see, we walked on the other side of that. Yeah, that's where we found the bucket to get the stuff to get in. I'm not seeing the... How far can we go out? I mean, I could go out a lot farther than I thought the game would let me. Is this... That's as far as I can go. The car wouldn't be out here, would it? Like, I mean, where... There's the boat. Can we get around back over there? Like, through the... I don't think you can get to this side. Or... Oh, no, you can. Oh, look, there is a car over here. Oh, dude, Fangermon, you're a fucking... You must have played this game before. I'm just trying to be thorough. I'm trying to see if there's anything, any coins, any items, anything that's like a... I would assume the key goes to the trunk. Yeah, okay. What do we got here? That's the dolly. Okay. Well, the doll goes in the baby crib. Yeah, because I was like trying to walk in around from over that way. I don't think you can't get... Can you get back here from over here? Oh, maybe you can. I could have sworn I tried that and I couldn't actually get back there from right there. I just saw you... I thought that was the... Because there's a fence on the other side that marks the boundary. I just thought that was also the boundary. Oh. You wanna reload? Oh, I probably shot him way too many times. That's all right. You never be too safe. That's why I had my piece on me. Your piece? Yeah, my gun, my piece. Anyways, I just started blasting. This guy came up to me. I don't know if he wanted to rob me or maybe he wanted something a little more sexual. But that's why I had my piece. Okay. Up. Stairs. Right? It's in here? Okay, something spooky is probably gonna happen here. Oh. What are we doing here? What? Oh man, we're in the kids' room. These are the kids that couldn't drive that car. Oh, okay, yeah, and one of these blocks is gonna be the ice thing, because the journal entry from the other guy said that he the journal entry said that he was getting pissed off because the kids kept taking his crap because it looked like a toy. They kept thinking it was a toy. Yeah, what are you drawing? Is there a reason why the creepy toy box just kind of opens up when I get close to it and there's nothing in it? Do I have... I was gonna say, do I have to put the toys away? But I can't interact with any of them. Okay, well, what's going on over here? You, Oh, that's the thing. Wait. Oh. Was I not supposed to trigger... Oh, okay, I see. Holy shit, dude. Was I... Did I get like a skip? Did I get like child skip or something? Dude, come on. What? Okay, fuck these kids. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. I feel like I managed to get around them and not like, and pick up the thing and not trigger their whatever it was. Oh my god, why do I gotta reload like a million times? Did I get rid of him? What is this? Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, we'll figure out what's up there in a second. Okay, so we got the ice one, and I would imagine we gotta put that someplace cold. Are they not dead? Are they still throwing shit in here? not going in there. I'm not going in there. Okay. It's a very obvious thing in there that seems very important. So what's up here? Okay, what do we... I don't know where to go. Alright. You can leave if you find 10 keys, but never forget the toy block of freeze. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's... I picked it up. 10 keys? Where'd he go? Fine, whatever. I want to play with this Japanese thing back here. What is this? What the fuck is this? Was Polybius? Hang on, we'll... I'm gonna reload. Yeah, I got a bunch of coins, don't I? Is this just down from if I fall down where the thing is? Yeah, it looks like it might be. Is that a snake? Okay, I feel like I definitely was probably not supposed to just go around. Supposed to... Yeah, there's more bullets here. I guess I was supposed to fall down here and, like, trigger the... It's funny because, like, I think we're just, like, doing stuff out of order unintentionally. What the fuck was that? What? Holy shit, he almost killed me. I got an achievement for killing that thing. It said kill the monster worm. Can I hit a... Oh, shit. If I can hit a loading zone, it will, it'll refill my health. Okay, what is this? What is this? Oh, dude. What are we playing? Tower of Juaga? Oh, Oh, no! Oh, no! Spooky Man! So we gotta find 10... 10 keys, yeah. What do you think, you're two better than Slender? Oh no! Hang on, I saw the raid go off. Who was that? Who was that? Seth! Hey, dude, thank you for the raid. I saw you streaming earlier today, but I was getting ready for... I was setting my thing up, so I didn't pop in. Hopefully your stream went well, man. We're doing some big-time gaming, okay? We're playing the last Half of Darkness 35th anniversary remake. How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. Oh, no! Oh, no! I was getting this set up from my Extra Life thing I did over the weekend, so I took a break, slept in, big time snoozing. Go up here. We're gonna find key. Nope. Yeah, this is a remake of the last. So you know about the last Half of Darkness. This is a remake they did. Came out this year. I don't remember this part in the last Half of Darkness, but We played the original on stream a few years ago, and it's kind of an inside joke because I talked about how like when I was a kid, this game the game scared me, and then we played it. And of course, it's not scary. It's kind of dumb. And then I was like, guys, 35th anniversary, man. It got a remake, so let's play the remake too. Yeah, I had the original too. I had it, and I played it. I tried to figure it. I never beat it when I was a kid, because I always got creeped out by all the different jump scares. So I remember like the dog would come up and get you, and then the little girl's playing patty cake, and there's like a snake inside the filing cabinet. Everything just like pops out and gets you. So when I was like 5, you know, it scared me, like genuinely. Okay, one more key. There it is. You won. Wall open nearby. It's a great Unity default font, Arial. I love it. I'm enjoying it big time. I'm enjoying it bigly. Oh yeah, the PC speaker sound effects. I remember the voice too, like the fake voice, like "Welcome to the last half of darkness," whatever they try to say. No jump scares. No jump scares. Don't. Oh shit. Is my flashlight dead? Oh, good. These kids are gonna destroy. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Please, just make it to that. Make it to that. Make it to that. Okay, good. I didn't win any tickets. I don't get the big stuffed Chuck E. Cheese doll. Sorry. Okay, so we got the cool box. Is there a refrigerator? It's not a... I do like this. It's actually... So when I first picked this up, I thought it was going to be just a remake of the first game, because it was a trilogy. I thought it was going to be the first game, because they just gave it the gritty reboot thing where they just name it the game again. But it actually combines elements from... It combines elements from all 3 games in the trilogy. So you go to like out to the swamp and stuff too. Yeah, I'll pitch a quarter in. I'll see. See, I already know about that. I already know about the frozen box. Hit me again. Is there a cold thing in the? A few ingredients. See, I already have that. I got the Gigi flower. I got the algae. The disc has a strange slot in it. I already know that. I already know. I feel like this isn't going to tell me what to do if I do it too many times. So let's just go see if... What's down here? Is there a... Oh, wasn't there in one of these rooms, wasn't there like a really like an ornate, like a wine cooler or something? Right? Hey, you want to not do that? What in the hell is... Okay. Gramophone didn't do anything. The music keeps implying there's an enemy around here, but... Oh, that's the elixir. That heals you. Okay, that's where that respawns then. I do like that, like, when you use up your, like, my flashlight battery is dead. I know if I run all the way out to the, if I run out to the shed, I know I can get a, I can get another battery. Okay, I was seeing maybe there was a... Does the woman up here, does she... Jesus Christ. She doesn't have a cold thing, does she? Like a refrigerator? She's got bullets. Hey, what's up, babe? My heart is broken, for my love is dead, so I lie alone, cold in my bed. A secret lies behind a frame, opened by my lover's name. Oh. What's her lover's name again? Was this a VCR? What? Is that a hot box? Are you stealing cable? We have not been able to be out here before. Or at least not on... A real horror, pirated cable. Yeah, you got one of those hacked access cards in that DirecTV receiver. I remember for the longest time when I was a kid, my uncle had one of those. He had a Dish Network thing, because it used to be like you would have the satellite thing and you'd have like a little credit card. It almost looked like a hotel card, and you put it in the set-top box, and that unlocked the channels you had permission to watch. But you could like rewrite those cards. You could get like a spoofed one. I remember when I was a kid, I got paranoid that like we were playing baseball out in the yard, and I swung, and the ball hit the satellite dish, and it kinked it just slightly. Oh, hang on. Is that the bird that has that key? Anyways, I hit the satellite dish, and I thought I screwed it up, but then, like, because my uncle had all these different channels, and I was like, what? And I thought maybe, like, okay, there's that. What was the ring for? But as it turns out, he had one of those reprogram cards. So I thought, I was like, dude, I hit your satellite with a baseball, and it unlocked all these channels. So her name is not his name is not Victor. It's not Sebastian. I don't remember her true love's name. Hey, what was his name? Hey, babe, what was his name? John? Jack? Killing Missy and Tia, nieces of Dr. Audrey Verna. Mr. Big. Trying to see if maybe that was the Pony Express. Wanted. Reward. Butch and the Sundance Kid. It's got to be a 4-letter thing. I feel like we've read this guy's name before somewhere. I'm gonna try the word Jose. I don't know why I think it's the word Jack. It's not. Wait, the letters only go up to N? Jack? Wait, no, it was Jack. Oh shit, okay. Screw that. What do we got? What is that? Oh, that's the key. That's the key card to the laboratory. Okay, good. It is. I didn't hear it. I thought it was Jack, and I was clicking around the buttons, and I didn't know that it was opening. Wasn't he Captain Jack? Hey, oh, Captain Jack. Oh, what? No. Hang on. What are we doing? Hey, what? All right, we got to bust her out of here. No, actually, we need to find a refrigerator first. Wait, hang on. We'll save her in a second. We gotta find the fridge. Or an ice chest or something. I love refrigerators. Yeah, there's a kitchen out on the main floor. I'll check the kitchen. I just want to make sure there's not like a, you know, like a thing in here. We put a cassette tape on in here. So there's a lot more to do in this game, but if you've played the DOS original, it does like the GG flower is here. You do still have to kill the groundskeeper and his dog and stuff like that. You know, you have to get the axe. So like knowing that you need the axe to kill the groundskeeper, because you can't just shoot people in this game even though there's a gun. If you try to shoot people, the gun catches fire and it hurts you. So you'd have to know, and there's also clues if you didn't play the original. But I know like the password to the computer in the laboratory is also grave spelled backwards. It's the same thing again. So it is one of those things where it's like if you played the original, then you will have a leg up. But it by no means does it mean that you actually can just breeze through it. Is this not a fridge? That's a dishwasher, right? Is that a fridge? Oh, wait. No, that is a fridge. Hang on. Where's the cold block? It's that one. Here. Chill out. You know. Oh, okay, cool. I was going to say, you know, things that are cold, they smoke. Okay. So, shut the door. Yeah, I'm sure if I open that, there will be bugs in there. Okay, so in the basement. Oh, he's upstairs. In the basement, there is no, that's not the hint coin. That's the coin that goes out in the place with. That's one of the coins that goes in the statue. So before we go to the laboratory, I'm gonna run back out. I'm gonna run down to where the fuse box was, and I feel like we're getting close. I feel like we're actually getting close to the end of the game. We're gonna be a little bit past 12 tonight, but we will finish it. Let me in. Okay, can I just go straight there from here? Oh, right. I don't have any. Whoops. Was it out this way? Oh man, all the spiders are back.
Ouch! Spider bit me.
No, he didn't get me. I won't let the spider bite. No spider bite. No spider percent. No, this isn't right. This is not. That's not right. Right? Because that's the. Where am I? Oh. I can't. That's the elevator. Yeah, no, I'm not supposed to. Okay. We've been down this place once. While I'm out here, when we leave, I'll double back up and get a battery from this shed. Okay. Let's go down here. Is it going to make me do the puzzle again? Hang on. Let me make sure. Okay. Green, red, yellow, blue. Yeah, it is. Green. Red. Yellow. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Am I doing this the right way? We go down here, right? That's... Okay. Yeah, because there's... Because there's the statue that's missing something. Whoops. Oh, that one got me. Okay. Too bad you already fired off the spider bite thing, because that one actually got me. Forgot he was there. Oh, the Jill sandwich thing? Yeah, when it came in, I wasn't paying attention to the colors. I just paid attention to the numbers. So when I walked in, I didn't even hit them in the right order, but I hit them and they all turned green because that's their first color. So I was like, oh, I'm hitting them green. So it means I'm doing them in order, because if I did them out of order, it would turn red, and then it would smash me, because the journal tells you it's a booby-trapped room. And then I noticed I turned them all green, and the ceiling was still coming down. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be a Jill sandwich. I actually had to reload because I did screw it up. It's that statue, right? It's this one? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? The ring probably goes on the statue downstairs. What the hell did that do? What did that do? Oh! Okay, what do we got here? What is... Are we doing some science? Is this the extraction machine to... Ah, okay, yeah, it is. Okay. So, I'm assuming we bring the algae, the GG flower, and the mummy extract. Okay. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump back down again, because we have a ring. I think the ring goes on the statue down in the basement here. Heard that go off. Who was that? Rocker, thank you for the resub, man. How many... Didn't you resub during the Extra Life Marathon? I swear to God you did. Thank you for 59 months. Nonetheless, glad you're here. Alright. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm big time smart. Who's making that sound? Oh, dude, look at that! Was that not all the how many tokens are there? I feel like they have... Do you have to get all 20? Okay, the children's story... A children's story by Sebastian. A tale of two little naughty girls who snuck out at night and stole the caretaker's keys to their aunt's car. We are old enough, one girl said. Let's take the car into town and buy a new dress for Dolly. Should we take her with us? One of the girls asked. Of course, but she will have to ride in the trunk since we don't have a child seat, giggles the other girl. The two girls waited until caretaker went to bed, and then crept into his quarters quietly and stole the key from the dresser drawer next to his bed. He snores so loud, one girl whispers. He smells strange too, the other girl says under her breath while trying to hold back laughter. They tried to suppress their giggles as they ran out of the room and all the way to the driveway where they started the car. It won't go, one of the girls exclaimed. It's not moving. Release the brake, dummy, the other girl suggested. The girl released the brake and the car started slowly rolling backwards. Wait, it's moving wrong. It's going backwards and I cannot reach the brake pedal. Brake as in glass, she cried. The other girl screams, You're too short. I should have drove. No! The girls screamed simultaneously as the car continued moving closer and faster towards the end of the driveway and the eventual edge of a bluff. A large, tall bluff that overlooks the beach below and the sea beyond. It was too late. One final scream from both girls as the cars plunged over the cliff, then exploded into flames on its descent to jagged rocks below. Fire instantly engulfs the girls, but legend speaks that on some nights you can still hear distant sounds of dollies shivering cold and lost on the beach. I guess that does tell you that the car is on the beach, but Fandramon put two and two together before that, saying, hey, idiot, the entire beach in this game is nothing but sheer cliff faces. That's probably where the, it's probably where the thing you're looking for is. But yeah, that story tells you that the key to the car is in the guy's room, and it's also, and that the doll is in the car because they brought it with them. Again, we're doing this, like, out of order. Also, one thing I noticed is I still don't have the extraction thing for getting the mummy thing. I don't know where that is. I thought it was going to be down here because he said he made an invention, right? Unless it's the knife. Is it the knife? Because we got the knife out of his dresser. I mean, it looked like a ceremonial dagger, but... so that's not based on a true story. That's just what inspired them to take their joyride. I like to imagine they were just a big fan of Roxette. That was their favorite song. Okay, we're gonna run out. We're gonna juke out. We're gonna get the. We're gonna get a new. I'm not running down there because there's a guy out there. That'll get his attention if I go out that way. So we're gonna run around. It's through the steel door that's out here. So maybe we have to go into the laboratory and maybe the... Oh, no, never mind. I have the knife. We'll go try that. We'll go to the... We'll go in the mine. There we go. I wonder if the achievement is for having 20 coins at once, because I'm pretty sure I have found 20 coins. But I only have 14 in my inventory because I've used a couple of them. Whoops. Hang on, was the... Oh, shit, I think the entrance to the swamp is actually out where the shed was, wasn't it? I'm dumb. I've played this game before, don't worry. Oh no, it's this way. Alright, Seth. I'll see you later, dude. Good luck at your doctor's appointment. Hope you get a clean bill of health. I got a dentist appointment coming up myself. I got one tooth that's kind of like awkward. Alright, so I know if we go in the mines, that's the mummy is down in the mines. And to get there, we go up here. So that's the sleeping guy, Victor, that we stuck the needle in his arm. And we did do that correctly. That, like I said, that's the one I went and I asked the developer about if I did it wrong. And he was like, "No, you got it." So I was like, "Okay, good." Yeah, I did the thing to get more bullets. Because I just got kind of paranoid that I was like, oh shit, I remember in the original game you had to like, you had to like heat up the stuff. Every time the screen shakes, I keep thinking it's going to be an actual cave-in. I always get anxious about that. You have to kind of bait these rats to like come out where you are. You shoot them and they burrow and they come to where you are, but like if they hit anything in the ground, then they stop moving. You only get one shot off on them when they're out of the ground. Okay, so we ran this corner. We blew a hole in the wall here. So, do we stab the mummy with the knife? Is that the thing? Oh, okay, yeah, that is. Guess I'll just take that. Okay, sure. Now, I have a hunch that maybe coming down here and taking the heart out of the mummy might, if this mine shaft does cave in, that would probably be the thing that triggers it. So I'm going to try to get the hell out of here really quickly. What do you have? A knife? No! I could be wrong though. It doesn't seem like the mine shaft is in any more immediate danger than it usually is. Like I guess maybe it's not really a I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like that seemed like that would be a pretty reasonable timed event to start, you know, when you get the key item, because I assume once you get that the knife or the heart, there's nothing else you really need to do down there. So now we got to double back and go back inside the we got to go back in the place where the fuse box was. Hey, Kutenkan. Yeah, you had no idea this existed? Seems like a game they'd be published by Atari. I mean, it's not... You can kind of tell it's a very rough... It's like a Unity project. There are a lot of, like, default, for lack of a better term, like, Unity assets in this game. But I do like that it was, like, you know, it's kind of a remake of all three of the original games. It's fine. It's not a 10 out of 10 game. It's maybe like a 6.5 out of 10, but it's still... It's an interesting thing, you know, in a time when everything is getting remakes and rehashes and re-releases, it's an interesting thing to have had remade. I'll give them that much. Oh, we gotta go down. Do go down. Gonna be a guy. Ah, see, there he is. And gonna get me. Gonna get me. Yeah, it is based on the originals. Oh, no, that's not like an Alone in the Dark situation. No, it is. It's not like a... It takes place in the same... Like the mansion kind of setting. And it combines elements of all three. So it predominantly takes place in the mansion from the first game. But it does borrow elements from the other two games, which I thought was interesting. And then there's of course some new stuff as well, some new puzzles and like this is all new. But it is one of those ones where it's like if you played the original, it doesn't just mean you'll automatically win the new one, but you do have some insider knowledge on what you can do. Why can't I shoot? Okay.